Hear ye, I need some order in my office. The good doctor is in the building today, and I think we have a little bit of a diagnosis we might need to review. So Goku's always been the type of dude to hold back at first, right? I mean, he doesn't want to go all out from the get, you know, and according to these files I have right here in front of me, he wants to kind of have fun with his fights. I mean, that's what we all sort of know him for. I mean, he did... Well, if you aren't all the way caught up in the Dragon Ball Super manga, I highly suggest you get on that ASAP because there's some head afoot, and the manga will be returning with a new season soon, but this is all besides the point. Bringing forth all you Goku fans to the stand, I need you fellas to address right now the day this man, in my opinion, broke character and immediately got busy using his strongest form in round 1. Now, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like down below because it really does help your boy out. But without further ado, so before Goku even gets into the fight, we can already see that something's different about him. I mean, look at his face. He already looks pissed. Found his ass, Goku says, and then poof, he's gone. So over above the ocean, we got Babidi and Majin Buu flying, you know, doing some twirls, just minding their business, looking nowhere near as threatening as someone like Frieza, right? I mean, look at these fellas. They're harmless. So then we get into the sauce. Goku shows up next like, pow, what's good, my nigga? Yeah, I'm alive, kinda. I got this Halo thing, but Babidi kept it really thorough right here. And he replied like, well, good. I'm glad we didn't clap you that easy because I never got to thank you for helping me bring back my friend here. And Buu is just over there looking, you know, I can tell you exactly what Majin Buu is thinking right here. He's like, yo, I ain't had to drag a waste man in a minute. I'm about to have to take one of these boys to that ghetto university. Goku lets them both know from the start, though, that he's just here to warn them that the 3 people they're looking for are gonna appear soon enough. And when they do, it's raps for Buu and the ugly guy. Now, these two found this mad funny for some reason. I mean, super funny. And that could maybe be a motive towards the actions we see later because... I mean, this was some pretty good hearty laughter right here. I haven't laughed like that since I first saw the Overwatch 2 shot prices. But Babidi goes on telling Goku, go ahead, bring the whole gang. I got Majin Buu and he will blow this whole planet up. Keep playing. You know what? Buu, just go through this dummy. So he 6 Majin Buu on Goku. And you know what Buu had to say to that? Bruh, that's disgusting. And Babidi's like, hey, bro, aim that at him. So this is when Goku tries a different approach, you know, some covert tactics, if you will, and he tries to turn Majin Buu against Babidi since he's so much stronger than him. Now, Babidi must have some supreme confidence in his magic or be dumb as bricks because he just kind of insults Majin Buu the whole time, saying that he belongs to him, pretty much playing right into Goku's mental gymnastics. But at this point, the fight is about to begin. Now, if we keep looking over the notes in our files here, we can see that before Goku even takes on a single transformation, he's got the whole gang shook all over Earth. I mean, Trunks is dozens of miles away from him and it's like, damn, is that Goten's dad? Since when is he as strong as my dad? Now, by this time, Goku's already powered up to Super Saiyan 2, but he hasn't thrown a single punch yet because today he woke up and he chose violence. Even all the way at the lookout, Piccolo is pretty much pissing his pants right now like, yo, what the Goku, what are you doing? Are you still not done transforming? It's been like 10 minutes. Before he does go all out, though, it's worth noting that Goku does acknowledge that he has to be careful with what he's about to do because he only has to distract them long enough for Trunks to find the Dragon Radar. He also mentions hoping not to find it necessary to go beyond, but the problem with all of this is that this dude Trunks is just floating in the sky, pretty much waiting for the show to start instead of finding the Dragon Radar. And at this point, Goku doesn't even care that Buu and Babidi are right in front of him. He just barks at Trunks at the top of his lungs to get his ass to that lab and find that radar ASAP, leaving his 2 opponents confused, but Trunks got the message loud and clear. So this is when we would go on to the iconic scene, which of course was a brilliant way to kill some time for Trunks, I will admit, of Goku going through and showing Buu and Babidi all his levels of Super Saiyan before the battle begins. He powers back down to base and then he goes in order showing them Super Saiyan 1, then 2, then obviously back then we didn't really know what came next, so Ascended Squared or... Okay, So after about 10 minutes of Goku making the whole earth tremble with his power, aka his piercing screams, finally, yes, we slim, thick, muscular from head to toe now, and we got no eyebrows. You fools ain't seen this one yet. Yes, I know. That had to be what Goku was thinking here, because I know he was oozing confidence for what he did to this poor soul Majin Buu next. Even all the way over on the planet of the Kais, Gohan had to stop training real quick to acknowledge his dad is about to go crazy on somebody. Even the Supreme Kai is like, holy sh, he had that the whole time? Like, yo, I should probably be dead right now. Now, right out the gate, even though everybody else can feel this insane power and transformation from Goku, Majin Buu was staying 10 toes down and he was not impressed with this new form. He even started flaming Goku. He told him, I'm not scared of you. You look like a clown now. You need to take that Brazilian out your hair. You need to let Pan draw some eyebrows on your stupid ass. And it's about time that Trunks made it to the lab and got that radar, because I really thought Godfather Goku was going to have to come put the discipline on that man, if y'all know what I'm saying. So Trunks pulls up on his sweet old grandparents, who are of course glad to see him, but Trunks tells them that he's got no time for tea and ice cream. He needs that dragon radar and make it on the double, old timers. And I'm just kidding, of course. I would never talk to my elders like that, guys. Come on now. But back at the fight over the ocean, Super Saiyan 3 Goku has started putting hands, feet, knees, you name it, all over Majin Buu, and that's making Babidi panic a little bit. I mean, this guy Goku is just making a fool out of Majin Buu, grabbing him by his I guess we'll call it his tentacle, and using him like a punching bag, like, yeah, who's the funny looking one now? Yeah, this is exactly why I went all out for you. You thought you had them jokes. Whole time Babidi is just over here scared for his life like a little girl, begging Buu to just please fight back. And of course, with a show like this, Goku has got everybody on his side right now, because he is literally turning this creature into a joke for the world to see. Fortunately, Goku is smarter than that though, and doesn't get too caught up into the battle to notice that even through all of that, Buu doesn't have so much as a scratch on him. Now, King Kai pleads with Goku to stop, because this form he's using is using up all of his time in the mortal realm, and he still has to teach the boys the fusion. Trunks and his grandparents are still fumbling around Capsule Corp looking for the radar though, so Goku has to stall for as much time as he can. Eventually, Babidi would figure out that he's been in contact with Trunks the whole time though. This doesn't really change anything for Goku though. He just has to keep putting the hands to Majin Buu for as long as possible, and remember, through all of this, everyone on Earth is watching, so they know what the source of that massive shockwave was earlier as well. With everyone cheering him on, they seem to think that the fight against Majin Buu is gonna end here. I mean, Goku is absolutely wailing on this man with everything he's got, but Buu is different from anything these guys have ever faced. I mean, even with Goku's accelerated strength, Buu just keeps coming back for more, and Goku's energy is draining fast. If I was him, I would be livid at Trunks right now for taking all day to find the Dragon Radar, but deep down, something tells me that Goku is really enjoying this fight regardless. But Trunks, let me calm down. So this whole time, Goku's been out here fighting with his literal entire life force, and Trunks is turning all of Capsule Corp upside down. Bulma forgot that the radar was in the plane. No comment, we love Bulma here. So she calls Trunks using Vidal's phone, and at this point, Goku has chosen to pretty much completely disregard everything King Kai has been saying, because Majin Buu is the strongest guy he's ever faced. Maybe he was right to go all out from the beginning this time. He even admires Majin Buu being able to fight at this intensity while still having the time of his life as well. After a direct hit with a Kamehameha though, that puts a hole right in the center of Buu's body, the Z fighters would horrifically find out that once again, much like Cell, they now face an enemy that won't die from such simple attacks. Now, this does put a damper on Goku's plans, because that was a clean hit straight through this man, but that guy Buu is such a damn jokester at this moment that he just wants to show Goku, like, you know what, man? Let me show you how to properly fire that joint. So he puts his feet at 10 and 2, gets his shoulders into position, puts his hands back, and he fires his own Kamehameha right back at Goku, who thankfully deflects it, or that would have been embarrassing. And it almost hits Babidi, which would have been a pretty cool trick shot, +1 from Goku. I mean, I respect the attempt, nice try. So Buu's attack gets deflected and makes contact with the planet behind him, and this would send ripples through the galaxy, with everyone acknowledging the level of battle that must be taking place on Earth right now. Gohan is astonished by what he feels back on Earth, but the Supreme Kai just all of a sudden blurts out, "This may be the first fight your dad won't be able to win, little bro," like a true hater, but Gohan continues his training. expecting this to come down to him anyway. So back at Capsule Corp, with Trunks retrieving the Dragon Radar from the plane finally, he would start heading back to the lookout, and this would be Goku's cue, after breaking every rule that King Kai had set for him, to take his leave as well. After also having the time of his life, Goku goes ahead and powers back down to his base form, giving Majin Buu a lot of honest compliments that still hold true to this day. He is a one-of-a-kind fighter that they've never seen before, and his power is terrifyingly massive. With Goku unable to defeat Buu in the allotted time though, there isn't really anything stopping Buu and Babidi from destroying whatever they want, but Goku makes sure to plant the seeds of doubt in Majin Buu's head, because Babidi does talk kinda crazy to this man. Goku uses instant transmission to dip off, but Babidi is not happy about that. He tells Majin Buu and just barks and barks and barks, and you know what? I'm gonna attribute this kill to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Buu has had enough of this old fart talking to him like that, so he did what any member of the Black Air Force Council would do, and he put him in a body bag. So after a lengthy review of all the files today, I 100% think Goku suffers from a serious case of protagonistic headassery. Now, maybe that was a term that was just conceived here today, but after my lengthy review, of course, there's no way this man Goku can get away with just busting out this new form. Nobody had any idea about it at this point in time, and act like nothing happened. I mean, bro, you made Vegeta cry when y'all met again. Like, I felt the secondhand embarrassment. Just respect him a little bit more, you know?